Greetings once again to my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be viewed and shared. It's me, Celine Driver again, coming at you with another unboxing and breaking my string of Zelos unboxings to bring you a Seiko unboxing. Still love Zelos, obviously, and there'll be more from them shortly. However, this is a special unboxing. This is not your average SRPA, Turtle, or Samurai. Well, I don't own a Samurai. I'm not a particular fan of that style, but it's not one of these newer Seikos. This is a vintage Seiko. I was on my favorite non-Facebook watch forum, which is watchuseek.com, where I occasionally buy and sell watches. And I saw a mention of this watch and saw a picture of it, and was taken by the look of the watch, and I began searching for one. It took a while. Most of the ones I found were pretty beat up, but I found this one on eBay of all places. It was a bit difficult to get a hold of because for some reason the seller listed the thing and then went off on about a month-long vacation. Communication was very bad at best, but finally he did come home and managed to work out a price and bought the thing. Now, this is not the box that the watch was born in, so spare me the comments when you see the watch about, that's the wrong box, and so on. Yes, I know it's the wrong box, but I wanted to get a box which was period correct. This is a box from the early 70s. It is period correct for the watch, even though it's not correct for the watch exactly. So everybody relax. The outer box was in great shape, has a little problem with lifting away, as you can see there, but that's something that's why glue was invented. So take out the inner from the outer. We have a very nice vintage Seiko plastic box, piano black. It's in great shape, and it was only $7 or something like that, something real cheap. And said, well, period correct box for a vintage watch, and inside the box is, ta-da! Oh, she's a beauty. This is one of the 6139 series, which are fantastic vintage watches. In fact, I have one already. I have a Pogue, which I've done a video on, so if you want to go back through the videos I've done, you can see my video of my Pogue. Inside the box is in great shape, as you can see. Doesn't smell funny. Came from a non-smoking home. So that's that. But you didn't come here to see a box, you came here to see a watch. I'll get to the band in a minute. There's a story, minor story behind the band. This is a Seiko 6139-6020, what they called the doctor's chronograph. It is a chronograph. It does not have a running second hands, as you can see. It has a chrono, which I will start now, and we're going to see the minutes function here work while I'm talking to you. This is a watch circa 1970, 71, 69, 70, 71, somewhere in there. I'm sure if somebody sees the serial number, they'll be able to tell me exactly what year, but I don't know. It's a beautiful, elegant little manual. Well, it's an automatic in the sense that it will wind itself based on movement, but the movement itself is not windable, just like the Pogue that I have. Very thin, very nice looking watch, and in fantastic shape. I was actually prepared. Oh, here comes the movement of the minute hand. There it goes. You can see it move. So we know that the chrono works. Top button stops it. Lower button resets it. And you can see it resets very nicely. As I was saying, the watch is in great shape. I was all set to do a little bit of polishing with my Cape Cod cloth and work on it for a little while. I mean, it has an odd scratch there, and but not chewed up scratches on the top of the watch, and the bezel itself is in beautiful shape. And it's not chewed up. It's just presents beautifully. The inner ring is nicely presents. It's not faded out. It's not messed up. The hands, very delicate looking hands. They're not looking moldy or chewed up or beaten up in any way. The chrono works. The watch is keeping very good time. The only defect that I found, I'm not really a defect per se, but as you can see, the day is off. I suppose at some point I can take that to a watchmaker and have them correct that, but no immediate need for that. Even the crystal, which is an old style acrylic, is in beautiful shape. You can see there's no scratches. May have been a new crystal put on. I didn't ask. And the description on eBay didn't offer. The back of the watch is in equally good shape. You can see the model number 6139-6020. They still say waterproof back then instead of water resistant. There's the serial number. And oops. What does it say though? Stainless steel. It's a screw down crown, screw down case back, as you can see. And typical of the 6139 case, cushion style case, the crown is pretty much, when it's in its run position, is pretty much recessed flush. And if you push it inward like that, it moves the date. Unlike the Pogue, it does not move the day as far as I can tell. The only way to change the day is to rotate the crown through a 24-hour cycle. But it does everything smoothly and does reset nicely. Let me see. I've got my notes here. See? As I said, this is a Seiko 6139-6020 Doctor's Chronograph. The reason it is called a Doctor's Chrono is, as you can see at the top there, it says pulsations. The theory behind the stopwatch function, or the chrono function on this, was a doctor could use it to time pulses on a patient. I don't know how they accomplished this, but supposedly they can. So I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV, so I'm not going to try to demonstrate that. I'm just going to say that's why the watch has the nickname the Doctor's Chronograph. It could also be that the watch is very thin and looks very elegant, something like what a doctor would wear every day, and fits beautifully under the cuff of a lab coat. Could be as simple as that, probably not. It is a 40 millimeter diameter, so pretty big watch for its day. In today's day and date of 2019, it's an average size watch, but back then 40 millimeter was a big watch. It is a 19 millimeter lug, as also typical for the vintage Seikos, having what is today considered to be an odd sized lug. It uses the 6139A movement, so it is an automatic, non-winding, non-hacking movement. Obviously, it can't hack if there's no running second hand. Acrylic crystal, as I said, and stainless steel case, as I said. That's pretty much all the information I could dig up on the watch. About the size of the watch's lug, it is a 19 millimeter. The watch originally came to me from the seller on a blue NATO strap, and the strap looked nice. It was a nice new blue NATO strap. I still have it in my storage of straps I don't use. I am not, as you probably know from my videos, a big fan of NATO straps. None of my watches are on that. I decided to put the watch on a Collareb suede, one of their eco suede straps. And this is an Italian company. And, I could give a damn about the vegan thing. I'm not a vegan. I don't, what you want to do, you want to do. Let me do what I want to do, and so on. That's my libertarianism coming out. I'm not, vegan doesn't affect me one way or the other. What affects me one way or the other is the quality of the band and the feel of it. And this feels soft, and it's supple, and it's thin, which is befitting of the style of band I want for this watch. And you notice it says 18. Now the NATO strap that was on here was a 20, and it obviously you can crush down a 20 to make it fit, but I decided to go with an 18 which does have a slight taper down to 16 millimeter at the buckle, which is a Collareb buckle. And as you can see, it fits very nicely with very little gap, almost not noticeable gap on a 19 millimeter lug. I also I've ordered and will be coming in shortly new spring bars, since one of these spring bars kind of fell apart on me, and it's holding together, but once you've fallen apart on me with a spring bar, I don't trust you anymore. So I'll be replacing the spring bars with new ones as soon as they come in. But brand new Collareb Italian leather suede finish band. And I got to say something about Collareb. Italian company, everything comes out of Italy. I ordered this, and they shipped it UPS Express Saver for 13 euros, which for shipping to the United States. I don't know. I think that's what, $16 or so US dollars. It arrived in 3 days. Bang, 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 from Italy to Germany to where did it land? Philadelphia to Florida. 3 days. And on a side note, I ordered some other bands, 22 millimeter bands from this company for a couple of other watches I have, my two Zelos ZX watches. They sent them 3 days. They came in. They were 20 millimeters. I called them. I contacted them. I told them the mistake. I showed them the mistake, and they turned around and again 3 days shipping. Their dime sent me new 22 millimeters, and all they asked me to do was send the 20 millimeters back to the U.S. distributor, which I did, and everybody's happy. The customer service from Collareb is second to none. First rate. I recommend them highly. and the quality is fantastic. This feels great. The inside is finished beautifully. It feels great on the skin. It looks beautiful. And as you can see, the watch wears beautifully on my wrist. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece of work. Beautiful vintage Seiko, and I'm very happy to have added this to my collection, which is getting a little big. And again, it is Colareb. Whoops, sorry. That's how you spell it. COLAREB.com. I'd recommend, and they have multiple different varieties of bands and colors. If you're looking to do a new band, a new strap, I'd give them a look. Anyway, I am extremely happy with the beauty of this vintage Seiko. Very happy indeed. I've already worn it many times. I got this a few days ago, but this is the first day I had the opportunity to make a video. And I'm very happy with my purchase. I'm very happy with the seller. Was a nice guy. If a little slow on the response to emails, at least he dealt with me fairly. And the pictures he took were first-rate accurate, and this watch is in fantastic condition. So, gonna leave it there. Hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate that. Comments, questions down below. All I ask is that you keep it clean and civil. You know, if you don't like it, you can say you don't like it, but keep the hate to yourself. And if you're not a subscriber already, please go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the bell icon so when I make new content, you are alerted to it. I appreciate all my subscribers. My channel is growing. It's just a little channel. I just do this for fun, but it is very gratifying to see so many people enjoy my passion with me, and the subscriptions are much appreciated. So, have a good rest of the day, and I will see you next time.